Welcome to The Direct Line, the official podcast for OADSP. We're excited to have you here with us today, and if you have comments, suggestions, or if you want to join us in studio as a guest, reach out to me at podcast@oadsp.org.
Folks, the door is open for you to bring up or share anything you would like to share before we close out. And we have time, so no rush.
Well, really, when you want to talk about things that we do here at the county board, we've had a number of different initiatives, most of which in the past year have really revolved around growing providers.
Sure.
I've seen the waiver structure change over the course of time, and we've really tried to evolve a culture that is about relationships. Right. I remember when I started, it was very much compliance oriented. It was, do this, do that. It was so restricting. And we really kind of flipped the script now and made it more about building the relationships. There's not a day that doesn't go by that I don't have providers that are willing to call me, call any of my staff, talk about their struggles in a home, talk about their successes in a home.
Now, when they do that, you don't send an IA out to ding them over the head, do you, and give them citations?
No, those days are long gone. When they call and they have we try to fill the gaps, whether it be behaviors. We did a really neat thing 2 years ago, and we had providers come to us and say, we know some of our individuals are very challenging and, have different behaviors that we don't feel comfortable addressing. So as a county board, we went and started a relationship with a provider that would train agency providers to have a trainer that could teach behaviors in behavior support strategies in the homes. So we brought 15 agency providers into the office, and over a course of 3 days, they were a train the trainer program. Okay. They were now equipped to go out and handle some of these individuals that have some behaviors that might be more maladaptive types of things in the home. The staff are feeling more comfortable. The providers are doing a great job. And it's given some opportunities, some gentlemen that have some little more challenging behaviors to still be independent in the community.
Right.
So, we've expanded their horizon as well. So that was a really neat initiative that we took a couple years ago, and that's been going great for some of our providers.
And how many providers are in the county?
We have over 100 agency providers.
Okay.
We have 190 individual providers, independent providers that are out there. It's a great relationship, and they're growing every day. We have providers coming across from Cuyahoga County and some of the other counties that have come here that said they really like our structure, they really like our support. I like to describe it as I think we're in a really sweet spot here as a Lake County board. We have the resources of a big county, but we have the relationships of a small county.
Nice.
And putting all that together is a really nice mix for our DSPs, for our individuals, and it feels good. At the end of the day, when I go home, I just love where we're at. So that's always a nice place to be.
Wonderful. Who's next?
All right. So Michael really mentions relationships, and I think for our county, relationships are so huge. And I think one of the great things is that our agency and our administration encourages us to really be connected to our community. So, I have had personally, the great fortune to be a member of one of our local Rotary clubs, to serve on our board for Lakeland Chamber of Commerce, Salvation Army. And I think what it does is it enables us to really spread the word of the great things that we do in our community for individuals with disabilities.
Right.
And because people know who we are.
Sure.
And I think that's a testament to our board and our administration really empowering us to be in the community and to really promote what we do for individuals with developmental disabilities. We have some really a great relationship with Auburn Career Center, which is a local vocational school here that serves both students and adults in Lake County. And basically what they did is they developed programs through this great relationship that we have with them that are specifically designed for individuals with disabilities to take after hours, where they receive credentials, certificates that ultimately are going to assist them in, hopefully, the ultimate desires to get them a job in the community.
Sure.
So I think we are so fortunate, and the thing that I love to do, and I love what I do. I've been doing this for about 27 years now, is that we really get to showcase the amazing things that we do for individuals with disabilities. And I kind of really want to bring it all back to people like Mary that are the DSPs that are out there doing the work every day. And I know I mentioned I'm going to sound a little bit like a broken record, but they are the heart and soul of what we do as an agency. Right. They really are. And I think Mary, I'm going to embarrass you a little bit, Mary. Is that okay? I mean, Mary kind of exemplifies what a DSP is. I've known Mary for a long time, and she is genuine. Right. And she cares about what she does. She cares about the individuals that she provides support for every day, and she just is an amazing person. And I think it's people like that that really make my job the joy that it is.
She's red-faced.
A little bit, just a little bit, but it's true. I mean, she's an amazing person and an amazing DSP.
We'll be right back.
A structured education with intentional goals has long been viewed as essential to human progress and development. It helps people grow into the best versions of themselves and readies them to contribute positively to and for the common good. Education doesn't merely help build and improve students' skills, it also assists in the expansion of their characters and in their ability to help society fully recognize the dignity of all people. At DSPU, we share those same goals. We help educational systems nurture their students' characters and develop their knowledge and skill sets for entering the workforce as direct support professionals, ready to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Through DSPU, students are placed on a track of development that helps equip them for whatever long-term goals they may have, including careers in fields as diverse as healthcare, therapies, education, and many other essential professions. DSPU offers vocational vision and can inspire passion in students who are searching for a way to make a positive contribution to and for the common good. I'm Becky Watson, Director of Engagement at OADSP. Contact me at bwatson@oadsp.org to discuss the benefits of onboarding DSPU's fully developed program.
And now back to the show.
As a county board, what could you do better?
I don't know anything off the top of my head, to be honest with you. I'm sure there are areas for improvement. We go through our strategic planning every year, our annual planning, and we always try to find those gaps, that we can serve and we can, do better. But off the top of my head, I can't really think of any. However, if anybody has any they want to let us know about, they can go to our website. We also have a Facebook page. We're happy to hear suggestions. Actually, we're coming on our annual plan. And in usually October, November, we have a public meeting where we'll actually ask for input on things that we can do better. So that would be a way as well for the public to be able to let us know their thoughts.
So how would they let you know? Give us an email address or website address, or what should they do to contact you?
They could go to Lake County Board of DD. There's a website, and there's a place that they can go for contact. The county board, it has all the staff listings. It also has a way to message us. So if they just go to the website, that's probably the best way. They could also call our front desk. It's 440-350-5100. And they'll take the message. They'll get you who you need to be, depending on what the issue, the concern is. And then that would be the best way to contact us by phone.
Okay. One last question. I don't care who answers it. Is give a shout out to one or two of your great providers.
Well, Michael works directly with the providers, so I'm going to let him do that.
And everyone will realize that you can't list all the great providers, right?
You're right. I can't list all the great providers. I love the providers we have here in Lake County. They all do such a great job, and they have so many different niches. We have a newer provider, Vandwheel, Smetana. They do a great job with the day program, very collaborative, trying to work with the board. They sat down with us, with our provider support department, talking about how can we grow services. They worked with Bob's program, his community relations, community development director. met with them to talk about how can they expand services, which you heard kind of the theme as we talked today about filling the gaps of what people need. Sure. And that was one of the areas they came right out and said, tell us what you need. We'll make that program happen. So I'd like to mention them. We've met with a number of different providers that have really stepped up to help us with folks that are still living in the developmental centers that want to come out in the community, and they're willing to take these individuals that may have not had the opportunities in a long time and really give it a good shot. Right. And they work so great with us. So I love all of our providers. They work really well with the county board.
Okay. Well, folks, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. It's been a lot of fun, and hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening, and join us next time on The Direct Line.